Okay, so today we're going to be conducting some of our flexibility testing, and this is going to help show us where there may be any tightness in your muscles and any weaknesses in your body which may impact on your mobility and range of movement and things like that. So the first test we're going to do is the Thomas test. So what I'll need to do is to get you to lay down on the bench. And this is going to show us if there's any tightness or weakness within your hip flexors. So if I can get you to shuffle forward a little bit to try and get those feet on the floor.
Oh, on the floor?
And there's not much room, have we? That's okay. So now I need you to bring your right knee in towards your chest and just hold it there for me. Just where you can. Make sure there's no pain. And try and keep your lower back flat on that bench for me.
Yep.
Okay, you can pop that one down and we'll change it over to the left. The other right.
The other arm.
Just check. Yeah. How does that feel? Yeah. Okay, you can bring that one down. You can sit up for me now if you like. Ooh. So from that one, I can tell that your hip flexors may be a little tight.
Yep.
You may feel that when you're doing some of our stretches and things like that. They're not too much, but enough to indicate there may be a lack of range of movement there. So next up, we have the passive straight leg test. And we use this one to test the hamstring muscle in the back of the leg. So if I can get you to lay down on your back, on the mat, thank you. Lovely. We'll get started. So I'm going to put my hand under the small of your back, if that's okay.
Yep, that's fine.
And raise up your leg.
Hands, don't matter?
No, you can just pop them wherever's comfortable. If you put your legs straight out for me. Okay, so I'm going to just pop my hand under there and we're just going to raise this one up. Okay, yep. And pop that one back down. And this one, I don't, if you can straighten that out for me. There we go. Yeah, about there. Actually, we'll try that right one again. Keep that bit straight. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Okay, so as we expected, same as with the hip flexors and from some of our other exercises and tests we've done, there's tightness in those hamstrings, and you probably felt that when as we
I did.
But that's something we
can everywhere.
But we can work through some specific stretches and some exercises to help lengthen and strengthen those muscles out. Next, we're going to test out those shoulders. So it's a shoulder flexion test. You can stay laying on the floor.
Okay.
I thought you might like that.
Always.
So if you can pop your hands down here for me and palms facing inwards, just like so. I need you to raise your right arm up.
Yep.
Trying to touch. Well, we might need to get you to shuffle forward a little bit. We haven't given ourselves much room here. Yeah, if you pop your legs out straight, yeah, it's hard to get used to. Try and see how far back you can go. So if you can go all the way back for me.
Oh, yeah, that feels great.
Yeah. Okay, yep, you can pop that one back down. We'll try with the opposite arm. A little bit further. And that's your non-dominant side. You went further with that one.
Well, there you go.
Okay, now both together.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been checking if both sides have the same range of movement. We go one further than the other three. Yeah, okay, yep, okay. Oh, felt that, didn't you?
I did.
Okay. So there is a slight discrepancy there between the right and the left, meaning that there's likely tightness across the chest.
Yep.
Not much, because you almost got all the way there with both. So it could be tightness across the chest and the thoracic and the core. But again, we expected that. And because we're just starting out on this journey as well, that's nothing to be too concerned about. This time, you can stay laying down, but I just need you to roll over onto your stomach for me.
Okay. This will be fun.
And this is a shoulder extension test. So if you can just lay flat, pop your head to the side, on the floor. Yeah. Okay. So palms back here, facing in.
Yep.
And same with this one. Okay. Next, I need you to raise your arms up as far as you can. We'll go one at a time, so that way again I can see any discrepancy. How's that? Yep. Okay, you can pop that one down. Try the left. Yep. Show both together for me. Yep. Okay, so what we look for there is a 50 to 60 degree angle. And you didn't have too bad of a range of motion through those shoulders.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, so that's actually quite good. Well done. So, laying back. So what we need is, so elbows sort of out level with your shoulders, and yep, straight up just like this. Okay, so first up is the internal shoulder rotation. So what I'm going to get you to do is one at a time. Just bend from that elbow. Try and get that palm down to the floor. Excellent, and bring that one back up. And now both together for me. Yep, and back up. Okay, yep, so there I'm looking for around 70% of mobility and any discrepancies between the right and the left. So your right had an excellent range of movement there. Left, a little bit tighter, but nothing too major from what I can see. Any tightness could be due to tightness in the lateral rotators of the arm and in that joint capsule where the joints meet. This time it's similar exercise, so you can stay in the same position. It's the shoulder external rotation, and we're going to do the similar thing, but this time we're going to try and get the back of the hands to touch the floor behind us. So back of the hand just touching the floor above your head. You've got good range of movement there. Back up, left. And both together for me. Excellent. There's only tiny, just a couple of millimetres difference between the right and the left. Again, same issue, a little bit of a discrepancy, but nothing huge. Right has more mobility than the left. And that's, yeah, there's no major problems. But again, in the program, once we incorporate some stretches and some exercises, that'll help loosen any tightness up through any of the exercises. And it'll lengthen out the muscles and correct any imbalances that are going on. Action and external rotation.
Okay, so just
So I'll get you to bend your right arm up and over to reach the left shoulder blade.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels lovely.
And then bring that one down and reach up this time to the left shoulder blade. Yeah, and switch. So use our left arm. Reach the right shoulder blade. Yeah, and with it down. Oh, got some good range of motion there. Okay. So I can see that your reach under and your right reach under and your left reach over are a little tight, with the left reach under and the right reach over are quite normal. So that was really good.
There you go.
These results could be indicators, as I said, of anything, not necessarily one thing or the other, because there's a lot that could be going on there. But over time, with some stretches and things like that, I think that will correct itself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. No,